Often in our lives, we get simplified messages for very complex matters. College is good for you. Fast food is bad, don't eat too much of that. You shouldn't watch so much TV. The list goes on. When it comes to innovation, this simplification goes even further. Autonomous driving will revolutionize the transportation industry. Henry Ford invented the assembly line, and the rest is history. While I don't disagree with some of those statements, what I do disagree with is the oversimplification and the formularization of complex matters. Let me explain. Just a few days ago, Vivo showcased its Apex phone and it genuinely shook the entire tech community. MKBHD, Unbox Therapy, Dave2D, every tech YouTuber want to take a look at it. Unbox Therapy even commented this: Vivo Apex is the future. Smartphone design is over. I've never seen him saying anything like that. I'm obviously not one of those gadgets reviewers, nor is this channel about reviewing gadgets, but what this channel is about is innovation. So what's behind Vivo Apex innovative design? How come Vivo can make this happen while others can't? If we take a closer look into the mobile industry, the motivation behind Vivo's new design is actually pretty straightforward. Since everyone in the market is obsessed with the smaller bezels, let's try to eliminate them as much as we can. Think about it. What is there to eliminate? The earpiece, a bunch of sensors, and a camera? That's about it. Well, this seems easy to manage, but it's much harder than you thought. Samsung tried it, curved the screen, and left all of them on the phone. Unacceptable. Essential tried it, went a bit further and placed a proximity and ambient sensor on the top of the phone, but left the front-facing camera in the middle. It's hardly ideal. iPhone X tried it, pretended that having a sensor on top of the screen is a good thing, and added a few more sensors to create this notorious notch. I hate that notch. But Apple sold 77 million phones last quarter, so who am I to judge, right? However, if getting rid of the bezels is truly what we want, all of them tried it, all of them failed. Enter Vivo Apex. By now probably you noticed, in terms of eliminating bezels, we have already gone very far. Taking the Essential phone as an example, the only thing that's left on the screen is the front-facing camera. So placing the front-facing camera somewhere else is the last hurdle to a fully bezel-less phone. Where would you put it? Vivo has decided to completely hide the front-facing camera inside the phone. What a genius idea. From one entrepreneur to another, I tried very hard to think in Vivo's shoes to understand where its genius came from, but I can't seem to find it. Isn't Vivo this Chinese copycat brand that knocks off Apple designs all the time? I mean, look at this. Even on this new phone, its system wireframe looks a lot like an iPhone, right? While I don't think there is a definitive answer to how this innovative design came about, I do think though, it has something to do with the in-display fingerprint sensor. Perhaps somewhere in the design room, Vivo's designers asked themselves, if we can put the fingerprint sensors inside the phone, why can't we put the camera inside the phone too? While this is a pretty wild guess of mine, it does make a bit of a sense. After all, many innovations came about this way. Ideas never came out of nothing, they stack on top of each other. But this explanation dangerously oversimplifies the matter. The truth is, even the pop-up front-facing camera is not an original idea from Vivo. It turns out, another Shenzhen-based Chinese mobile company thought about this idea first, but they never built it. This brings me to my final point. The real capability behind Vivo is its manufacturing and design prowess. We're unfamiliar with Vivo simply because it primarily sells to China. Vivo is backed by the third largest mobile manufacturer in the world, right after Apple and Samsung. It's called BBK Electronics. I doubt any one of you guys have even heard of it, but this company is pretty huge. It is the company behind Vivo, Oppo, and OnePlus. This is perhaps the most important reason why Vivo is able to build the phone, enhance the in-display fingerprint sensors, introduce the pop-up camera functionality in such a small amount of time. So next time if someone tells you they have a great idea for a new company that's about to revolutionize an industry, ask them if they have the capability first.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.